Hello, hello. Hello. It's been 9 years. Give it time people to show up. A nice Saturday. Let's see. Ooh, 4 viewers already. Hello, hello. So how are we all doing today? Good, good. Let's see. Try and double check setup. Sorry, just double checking some stuff. Okay, let's see. Hello, hello. Share screen. For some reason, StreamYard's being a little shit. Thank you. Hello, Lemmy. Yeah, I thought I have it set up. Apparently, StreamYard's being a little asshole right now tonight. And 12 viewers. Hello, hello. Trying to share screen, yet it's a little shit. There we go, there we go. Can you all see the screen? Is it working perchance? How's the audio? There's Yowie in this corner tonight. I can feel it. Ah, yes. Man, Yowie. Double checking, is the audio good for you all tonight? Again, is the audio good for you all? Groovy, groovy. Let's see. Get back now? From beginning? And I will say, I have not seen I have not seen this episode in a couple of years. I've seen clips and pieces of it while editing the recent music video. However, I did not sit down and rewatch it in full. But I will probably be cringing a lot during all this. A lot of cringing. Let's go. Ah, yes, Bill and Ben getting fucked up. More yaoi. Like while filming this beginning a while ago, trying to put as many foreshadowing details as possible. Is that a way? Did I got to cut out? Let's see. This is what we do audio checks, people. Let's see. Technical difficulties. Let's see. How's it now? Again, can you all hear the audio? God damn it. Let me double check some stuff. I would appreciate live Lemmy dubbing. Just no context, no words, just making a bullshit. Apologies again. I thought I was sorted out, but apparently not. And the StreamYard is a motherfucker. Wait, there may be swearing here tonight. Whoopsie. Let's see. Let's see. My solid can stream the motherfucker. Small. Give me like 5 seconds. Stream not dying is a little bit technical difficulties. Okay, and hopefully back. Should have fixed it. Haha. Try my best, people. Crap. Okay. Hello, hello. Can you hear? Are we back? Are you back? Hello, hello. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see. Hello, can you see it? Again, apologies for how long it's taking to set up. Can you see your audio? Can you hear the audio? Once again, can you all see and hear? Okay, okay. This is gonna be a long night. Ah, there it is. Let's see. Let's find a round place this time. Have some fun.
Station. Now I must head to my office. Good luck, Thomas, and take care.
You're working now.
Alright, sir. Hey, Charlie. Did that brick one actually work, or because it looks like the one that's in the outer view side?
Oh, that's not right for my voice for that. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so it's finally 16 minutes in. Let's start. Let's start. Hopefully, as a heads up, I'll be watching all 4 of the release episodes in order. After that, you can go small talk session Q&A of what was planned for Northwestern Engine. So for now, let's finally start this shit. I'm tired. Gay rights. Yeah, funny thing that Thomas in the back, that you mentioned the back in the first shot, that was gonna be a Thomas model eventually. That was meant to be foreshadowing. Oh, 6, 7-ish events happen. Thomas fucked up, gets rebuilt. Jason too or something. Drake did too. They got better.
Hey, why must the snore be so thick and hard to blow? Hey, and why are we the ones who get stuck with it the most? Get James or Edward to take it for a change. It'd be a nice change of pace for us, instead of us giving all the hard work.
Well, the blue looks lovely against the snow.
It certainly does look great on me. No, Danny, he is obviously talking about me. You? You're so an ugly brute as yourself. I am obviously the most handsome of the 2 of us, don't
Yay, track
Those supposed to be so close. Now they're constantly on each other's boilerplates.
Diva.
Job done. Not necessarily safe for everybody. Still done. Where was I off to? Oh yeah, the yards. For some reason. Where could this train be? And where's Sir? I don't see him anywhere.
Hey, Thomas, your train is waiting on siding 2 in the goods yard. Be quick about it. The controller is waiting with a message.
Thanks, Charlie. How's station pilot treating you?
Oh, just of course. Now go and get your train. I need the siding for Bear's goods train.
Oh, well, thanks, Charlie.
Oh, hello, Thomas. These supplies are needed to be taken to Carlsford.
Alright, sir, but what about the snow? The snow crew's busy with the main line.
You shall be fitted with your snowplow. It's not here, but you will pick it up at the next station. Now I must head to my office. Good luck, Thomas, and take care.
Alright, sir.
Oh, well, fuel tank. It just surely need
Hey,
normal
Charlie.
time. I'm
Did
thinking,
that
ew,
brick
my
one actually
voice.
work, or
Ew.
because it looks like the one that's in the outer view side?
I didn't
Rain
turn
Man.
that train,
Kind of
so I really
upset.
don't know. Should we stop him?
Fuck. How do we stop him? Just how? Everything's down, everything's
This
not
was
working,
my-
everything's broken. How do you stop him? Ah!
Oh my god, Madge was brown for some reason. Things could have been.
Oh, you! Mister, didn't you stop anymore? Yes, sir.
What snowplow?
Yes, that's no clue finished already. Well, they were too busy to clear this line.
I don't
Now they have
understand.
time somehow.
No, it's just,
They have
the only thing is a
time.
lot of my productions where I did not cast drivers,
Okay.
firemen, or
If
random
you say
people
so.
because I didn't want to bother people. So, hey, I'll fill in the role. I kind of regret that now.
Get to the station, and I can finally relax in the sheds. Station! My sandboxes! Help!
Sean? Yeah? I forgot something. What do you forget? To fill the sandboxes! Ah! I can't breathe. Wait. Oh. Oh no, oh no.
The guard! The bridge is coming up! What do I do now?
Sean, get out!
Have that. I still have that building
Leave
right
it.
there.
Oh no, I'll pull you out. Fat.
Oh my god. Eva down. Demon of Nowhere music. Yes. Lesbianism.
Where's Thomas? I'm starting to get worried.
Oh, don't worry, Percy. He must just be late.
Not at this hour. It's far too late.
Maybe he's at another shed? He passed Wellsworth to get to the station, or what about Farquhar? Maybe he took shelter there since the snow's getting heavier.
Very not deleted.
He can't be at Farquhar as the points are frozen to the sheds.
Philip and Boko took up the sheds.
Why is Boko there?
I need to search for him.
Percy, it's very dangerous out there. Far too dangerous to go out now. We've already lost track of one engine. We can't lose track of another.
Then I'll go with him.
I'll check the main line.
I'll go with him, so if one of us gets stuck, the other can help.
But is it safe?
He's my best friend and a member of the family. He's a friend to everyone.
Oh, hey.
We
Actual
need to go find him.
Now stay together and stay safe.
Here we come, Thomas.
I do not like this. The fun part about models being not built to move is try to hide so much the fact it can't move. Also, because the sets are the size of twin size bed, and the models are both bigger and smaller than you may think.
Go for it.
Oh, an engine passed by, I think there's a blue one. His crew's here, one's broken arm, one's sprained ankle. So I'm going to go check it out, but it's bloomin' freezing. The wire's down to clunk over grain. You might want to check it out.
Oh, God.
Thomas.
Edward,
Down.
get the cranes from the yard and take his crew to the station. Signalman, call ambulance to meet Edward at Wellsworth.
Why is he in charge of this shit now?
Station master, here's the crew.
That shit is
Wait,
not
Gordon?
Wellsworth.
What are you doing here?
To help in the search. What happened?
Thomas, he fell off a bridge.
Oh, God. Edward, get the cranes. I am the fastest around. Bring Thomas here, and I'll take him to the works. If it's possible, phone Ben Henry to clear a path.
Thomas.
I do not like writing this.
Thomas.
Voice acting is great from some people like Michelle. It's voice acting Edward there. And yes, it is. I'm only human. The classic. There it is. Color grading.
To survive?
Why?
I don't know, Henry.
No one does. We can only hope.
Oh, it was meant to be serious back then, but right now, it's both funny and also cringing.
No, little Percy. That Thomas engine might not be able to work again. He might not survive. A more reliable engine, may perhaps a diesel engine, will take his place.
What's his damage?
He'll survive. You'll see.
An old clanked out steamer, like all of you. He was a pathetic failure of a class of engine. A simple failure.
Hey, leave the poor engine alone, okay? He's suffering enough as it is. He doesn't need your despicable mouth to spew out trash.
It's the truth, however.
And the truth in the future will be that I bashed your buffers off the bridge if you don't shut your trap.
Rosie came.
Rosie, calm down.
Not when this monster.
He's not worth it, Rosie. Thomas can and will survive.
It was not the works diesel.
Oh,
I did give my works diesel
not
model.
everything
It's
go well.
hey,
The
you're running
sunshine sparkles. It's not. But how would an engine like you and your pathetic little railway know about that?
I've met an engine who's seen the world, done or and all, at the same time.
That was a long
Have the world some with him.
I wasn't in an era.
Now leave the poor engine be.
Fine, I'm going. But remember what I said.
I'll remember that when pigs fly. Because Thomas will survive.
So be off with you.
We'll survive. Hey,
He crosses boundaries I never really thought I had.
Girl, shut up. Ed Gordon. Rosie Papa.
Thomas, we're delighted to see you alive.
Oh, hi, Murdoch.
Delighted would be underestimated.
I almost thought you...
Percy, I'll always be
No,
here.
that's...
Now, Thomas, to ease you back into service, you can take a train of goods to Farquhar.
Yes, sir. Can I take my snowplow?
It's not really needed, but sure,
Getting
Thomas.
Zooming and power director effect.
Thank you, sir.
Sure, what the hell?
There's something off.
Yeah, he seems nervous. What could it be?
Maybe the snow? Or the ice?
Maybe we need to make sure first.
Yeah, fun fact.
Let's go do our jobs.
We see more later. Bears voice
Keep an eye on
actor
Thomas.
is Wolf 930. He's still the current voice actor for Bears, Sergeant Bliss.
Thomas, how's the bacon shaking?
You sure?
Getting zooming. Sure.
I'm worried about him.
Why? Are you alright,
Funniest
Percy?
thing this entire
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
is the reason it exists is A, was
I
in
know
the
how it
first series,
feels to
such an
be
engine,
ignored, and you
and
seem to
B,
feel
the entire
ignored.
crux of it is
Are
based
you sure you
because
are
I could not
alright?
model Thomas first.
Mavis is here for talking, darling, if you want.
Like, I
It's
went to
alright,
this one
Mavis.
Genty model and
I
tried to,
need
oh
to
hey,
go.
I had trouble making Thomas, so I just tried to refit it into Thomas.
Be careful.
Oh hey, but he's black
Careful.
now. I can get his
Too bad.
story, get his reasoning.
Too bad.
I was stupid.
Oh no,
teenager.
not again!
Thomas! Calm down. It's just a small patch. Look, you already passed it.
Alright. Do you know when the next storm will hit? A bit later. It's going to be heavy. Guess I need to find a shed. It's not safe. I've seen this behavior before.
Really? When?
Tyne
Yes.
Senseth music.
Remember back when I was
Woo,
terrified
that's
of the rain?
Oomph, that's the goat.
And Thomas helped me overcome it.
Dude, if you see this later on,
Only
I'm
noted
so
one.
sorry it's in this.
Yes, of course. Well, what are we going to do about it?
Again, so much happens off screen, being in the
favor.
scene, because I cannot move models. So. And the Christmas tree on the flat.
Oh, there you are.
Cruel here.
Want to explain what happened earlier? No. Not really. Alright. I won't force you. Just wanted to give you some company. And if you wanted someone to talk to, I'm...
Guy talking oh, by the way.
Alright.
It will happen again.
I just had some
I will
bad
be
memories
saying,
of...
just, oh, hey, same voice with
the
two
thing.
characters.
What thing? That night I fell. And what happened afterwards? I know that feeling. What? That feeling of fear. Oh? All those things. The accident, the change of look so drastic. And if it will be accepted or wondering. Those people,
There we
your
go.
friends,
Okay, that's
the
like
ones who are like
one, two,
family,
Frank, Toby,
supposed to
entire
accept
series,
me.
I find really funny.
Yeah. After I saw those people and all of you, Edward, Gordon, James, Percy, and you, happy I was back and better than ever. Made me feel like I was still home, and I was still Henry. And you're still Thomas. But what about the snow and the ice and the snow? Well, it can be dangerous sometimes. You have to keep going and not stopping. Sometimes it can be really hard to keep going. To every dark time, there's always a bright light. There will always be something never.
I wonder who that mysterious engine.
Thanks, Henry. I think I'm ready. And it looks like the sky's about to let loose a blizzard. Well then, you better get going. I would miss you at the shed if we didn't get back.
Gagged.
Very funny, Thomas.
Someone just shoot it. I don't know. I think earlier episode 1. And there's the title credits. It's over. Thank fuck. I want to give thanks to the VAs for this one especially. Oh hey, they sat through all that. Troopers. Yeah, which we'll get more of later.
Let the fun begin.
It's time. Your time. Not
Thanks,
just to go back to
Ed. Thank
school,
you.
but to come back and...
Blown out passengers. Bloody
Episode, here we go, which I think is
Why is he
definitely...
having to go with pumpkins?
He lands on jack-o'-lantern at Lakeside. The pilot had a good laugh, and so did the passengers.
They're all full.
Oh no, the battler even said he looked quite smashing in the orange. Maybe ask Mr. Percival to get a repaint. Then won't you look as rubbish?
Two major VAs filling in.
So does anyone have any ghost stories?
I knew several.
Hey, Visionary!
Betrayal, murder, and
I know.
more.
You're honestly
No one
great
does,
timing.
but
You
Trump.
missed the worst one. The rest, other three,
I
are
do.
way better.
A tale for another day, little Ivo.
Alright.
I have a huge
Well,
little
Duncan,
child
if you
baby guy.
don't want to hear my normal stories, how about one that's a little different?
This fruity ass Bertram voice. Shout out to Lux.
If no one has any complaints, have you all heard of Proteus? No? Well, let me tell you. Proteus used to work at the Blue Mountain Quarry in its early days. Owen wasn't there, and he wouldn't be for many years. In those days, Proteus had to push the trucks up the small hill to the platform to have the rocks tipped from
A
early
fun
in
thing
the
about the
morning to
Proteus
late in
model
the night,
specifically
always
is,
with his lamp.
if you look at his
next to
chassis, it was very intentionally made.
Proteus was a well-liked
Oh,
person among the
oh
workers,
hey,
who did
that's
work
Peter
with
Sam's
the
chassis in
workers.
Valve Gear. Mr. Handle Top.
Quarry wasn't
Model
exactly the
works.
safest thing around. Tunnels were unstable, tracks were loose, and there was very little safety at all. Proteus would complain bitterly about this.
Remember, kids,
especially
double check
mine.
your audio
They
level
carried on
in
with
your VA line. You don't, your
That was
VA
until
stuff.
the fateful day. It had been raining previously, drenching everything with water. Everything was slippery, loose, but overall dangerous. Proteus didn't want to come out, saying his lamp
You'll
didn't
be
feel
who
right.
you are,
The workmen
Queen.
told him there was nothing to worry about, because nothing was going to happen. They were very wrong. Proteus was waiting outside a mine for the workers to signal him to come in. However, instead of a "the slate is ready," he heard a rumble, and the sirens wailing. The workmen ran out of the quarry, some in trucks, some on foot.
Naruto Rush.
Tried to use the slope to be out of the quarry, and got stuck out in the tunnel. Proteus saw this, and without a second thought, he ran off and pushed the truck into the tunnel. The truck came out, but he didn't. He derailed in the tunnel on some rocks. The tunnel collapsed on him, crushing him. After the dust settled, a workman found his remains. The only thing left that even...
I need to be really
slightly
honest,
resembled what
my
it looked like before.
the choice of
The tunnel
visuals
was
from
there,
this
and he feel
episode
right
for
back
the
there.
Lawrence
Oh,
music
how right
video,
it was.
especially that shot, it was intentional
They
and
built a statue to
I
commemorate his
knew it.
sacrifice at the front of the quarry. Many a tale, just like this, started from his story. Some say
I also
he
the
moved
model
on
an
to the
actual
other life.
set your Proteus,
Others
but I
say he
didn't
still
want
roams
to
around
actually
at
do that
night,
shit.
where you
I
can
had to use
sometimes
the
see
screen
him.
for grabs and
Personally, I believe he's a kindred spirit, watching over the world he left behind and starting a new life.
I wonder if that's foreshadowing.
Well, Duncan, how'd you like that one?
Yeah, you know, the voice lines for quiet.
You
I did not turn up
actually believe it?
What part of it, may I ask?
The whole thing! There's never been an engine named Proteus. He's only a myth. I should know. I've been around for years.
You didn't even know I existed until I bashed into your trucks while trying to find a tunnel to handle.
So, I've never seen a so-called statue.
Sandal, it's
Funny thing about this
literally
Mark V,
at the engine of the
the
quarry.
only reason it
You
exists
always take the side
because
and leave through it.
But that's
Of course,
ghostly
VA
stuff.
couldn't do it. I
It's
forgot who
all
it was.
idiotic.
Yeah, my
Like
friend's
that
Mark anyway.
Proteus guy,
But
probably.
whatever, you forgot there's
Never
something
speak bad of the
line.
departed handle.
I didn't
They
want
come
to
back when that
ask for the
happens.
missing lines. Oh hey, it'd be easier to make a
Now let an engine with a night to rest
Ask
and get
for
his
thing
beauty
five.
sleep.
What you think of the story?
That's interesting, to say the least. That story wasn't true, right?
Hmm?
The ghostly guardian thing.
Well, that's for you to decide. But now it's late. You need to sleep for tomorrow.
So do you, my dear. You've got an early start too, remember?
We'll be canon. I hope you all know that.
I'll be ready.
Oh, you charmer.
I learn from the best. Good night.
Night. Love you.
Love you too.
Hank American Engine's pretty voice. Oh my god, Madge. Again, who's brown for some reason.
Who is it that...
Me.
Oh, I didn't know it was...
Save it, Sandal. Tonight, I need to take a train to Ulster Castle. A slate one. It's quite heavy. I have an engine to help you take the train there.
But, sir!
No buts to handle. You come to the train at 10 o'clock tonight. If you don't, then I pull the permanent way for the rest of the week.
And what if I don't do that?
Well, the sheds are getting quite chilly around this time of year. So we could use a generator to help warm it up.
You like the idea?
I'll do it, sir. No need to worry. I'll do it.
Good.
I still have a worry. Ah yes, Purple Mighty Mac.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, Andy.
Duncan, first of all, it's Sir Handel, not Handy. And second, don't do that.
Fine.
What are you even doing here?
Took a wild guess.
I don't get... Oh, you're helping
It was based
me?
on Lucas's argument.
Oh, Gordy,
Make
I
it
have to
yellow
put
like
up with
a
you for the rest of the night.
I've now seen a spoiler in real life.
What was that?
You keep out of my way, I'll keep out of yours.
Fine.
Yeah, the Korea's painful. Well, there's like the exposure level from being a really dark blue paper. So in fact, everything you see here is made of paper. This dark blue here I got from, I think this Michael, which was hard. It took so much. I think I still have a bunch of it still.
Is your pot ready?
Oh, yes, I still have 3 trucks empty, so of course I'm not finished, you dense potato!
Ah, shit, you do have to be rude. If you're going to be rude like that, then you can take your pot. I'll take mine to Ulster.
Fine! Stupid Duncan, stupid train, stupid Ulstead. Can we go now, driver?
Fine. We can call the trucks more up, okay?
All right. What was that?
What was what?
That whistle!
I didn't hear a whistle.
But I did!
Must be hearing things, old boy.
I am not! That was probably nothing. I was probably just hearing things. What is that? It's Proteus! Ah!
Delivery. This was great.
So could you take this little gift to Luke?
Alright, anything else?
Say hi to the youngsters for me.
Surrender's coming up soon, but I'll tell Peter Sam for you.
Sometimes I miss the youngins down there.
For some
Some of
reason,
us miss you too.
entirely
Why'd you leave in
delivery
the
off
first place?
restored prop.
It was time to
For some
retire, given my
reason,
age.
He has brown buffer
You do
beams.
know some of us be older than you.
I don't know why.
Oh, I
that.
do.
What's that?
What's what?
Sounds like screaming.
Falcon, stop!
The bridge is up!
Well, I didn't this. This was part was in my mind.
You scallywag, what were you thinking? Rushing in like a rocket. You could have injured someone.
Phew. I saw it. I saw a ghost.
I told you not to disrespect the dead. And look where you are.
Fun fact, I have
Now,
it's like
what
a
happened,
building,
Falcon?
Brick one back there. I still have that.
Well,
there.
there was a whistle, but I was the only one there. And then there was a big light, and then there he was.
Who?
Proteus. What is it, Grandpa?
That you whippersnappers actually believe in ghosts.
But I saw it. The whistle, the bright light, the engine. It was Proteus.
There's probably an explanation, youngin'. Could have been an echo, could have been the reflection, or even your mind just playing tricks after a long day.
If it wasn't a ghost, then I was right. Bertram's story wasn't true.
What story?
He talked about an engine named Proteus working on the quarry, and how he got crushed and is some spectator or something.
Of course it's... Wait, Proteus?
Yep, and to think I believed him.
Falcon, Proteus is real. He existed and died saving the workmen in a tunnel.
So you mean...
If you couldn't tell, I really like tying peoples for bits back then. Still do now a little bit. But now I have it on program. Honestly, I didn't dislike it was enjoyable. Fun fact, I did not have a title for this episode for the longest time. Like, it was within release, I figured I finally had a title for it. It took so long. Diva.
You should be more careful about that story.
Talking through trucks now. I haven't seen that one before.
I'm just telling you, you don't want to reveal too much.
Who I wrote, my lady.
I did quite enjoy Proteus Bertram's dynamic with Lady. Because, yeah, as fun fact, Proteus was Bertram in Northwestern Engines, where effectively Bertram was just a character Proteus was playing.
Oh,
keep
got
tabs now.
4 new engines in the last few years, and
We
the
have the
engines
gay
are
episode
still
now.
overworked.
Let's go.
What to do? What to do? What to do? It's bloody almost September. I can't even imagine what the December rush is going to be like.
And there's Toby's second shot in all of Northwestern Engines. I find it deeply funny he was just only in 2 shots, despite being a main character, supposedly. That's episode 5. We'll
Yes,
get to later.
British Railways. Sir Topham Hatt here. I'd like to ask if I could possibly borrow 2
Yes,
engines
that
to
is
put
a
on
mini's
trial.
weight being used as a
Yes.
telephone. I may do.
I know, but I need engines, diesel or steam.
And bonus fun fact, the blue, the actual office,
The
is the
twins
same
say the
material
wee magic
as
engines are
Golden
getting
Quarry.
a new diesel for
It's
the
horse
mines
coal.
next year. Frankly, sounds
And
interesting.
yes, Annie C is
Indeed.
Emily, the diva.
So you still mad at Duck?
For what?
You know, the tenders?
It wasn't
Nudie,
a
yeah.
tender moment, I'll tell you that. What's that?
A diesel horn, I'll reckon.
Ugh. Kettles.
Ah, bug off, you scrap can.
Rude.
I gotta fix the pacing there.
Sorry about him. He's in a mood today. Nice to meet you.
Ugh, well, at least he was nice.
I think
Eh,
Emily
Henry?
being in this time frame was my best choice of all
Henry?
NWE. And he wants
And
that
Hen,
cookie
you
so
there?
effing bad.
What did you say?
Henry, are you? Oh my god, you are.
I'm what?
Don't think I didn't see you, Henry.
See what?
Just the way you were looking at that.
I like Emily's expression here, actually.
Don't worry, I don't think the wee diesel's like him.
Oh yeah, that's a little statement.
Yeah.
But you think, oh hey,
No, see,
she's
it looked
like him, like
somewhat
Diesel, but
decent.
no,
I'm not
she
even
means
to
Henry's
guys.
Toxicax.
He did. Well, see ya, Emily.
Bye, Henry.
Fun fact, Pixie Engine was Henry's Toxic X there.
Ah, so you're the Diesels on loan. What are your names?
We don't have names, sir. Just numbers.
I'm
I'm Diesel 199, and he's...
I'm D7101. Pleasure to be here, sir.
Ah, well, your tests
Hello,
shall
Percy.
start tomorrow. For now, rest up and refuel.
Yes, sir.
Quiet.
A fun
The sheds
thing
are
about
far
Percy
bit down
being
and
there
have a
and
few
being the actual introduction.
You shall rest there for the
I
night.
made a specific choice.
Thank you.
To every single NWR engine, steam engine, appear in this episode.
So you see,
If we have
we're
one,
names on this island,
well,
isn't that?
112
Well,
especially.
weird.
Interesting. You do have quite a lovely island.
It would be nearly as lovely if it wasn't for me and my splendor.
Hey, you know it would be quieter if it were not for ye and your so-called splendor.
I don't know what brand the crane is or was.
There's even more nice parts of our railway. That's Henry. He knows some beautiful parts of our line.
I think I saw him in a single wheeler too. I think he was a Black 5 or something like that. And honestly, kinda cute.
Interacting with the relics, I see.
Did you just call us relics?
What? Your kettles.
Leave it 199.
Well, 7101, it's time we took this railway over.
No, it's their railway after all.
But for long, it's time we take over. We're real engines.
You call yourself an engine? Yet engines like you break down and moan for a fitter while we bring the trains home.
Yet you and your kind are being
Again,
sent to the
the
scrapyard
MVP
as we
is A,
speak.
power director, and
You
B,
say, you
power
dirty
pan-
diesel?
Say that again, why don't ya? Aye, I bloody dare ye.
This isn't the Great Western Way. Shut it, Doc!
How rude.
For once in your life, can you not be an utter prick, 199?
Well, if you're going to be so rude, I guess I'll sleep by the pumps.
Good.
Put your engine brakes on you.
Yeah, fun fact, I think Emily's one of the hardest ones I've modeled so far. Emily Hurst is being a
Again,
pain in the
I'm
ass.
so sorry
because her
about
splasher-
him.
Both her splashers
Not
running
your
board
fault,
and the smoke
but that
box.
diesel is just disgraceful.
It was hell to do.
Indeed. You've been rather kind your entire stay here.
Sorry. Just been used to saying sorry for him.
You know, diesels like you and that Boko make me feel like there's a future for the mainland. It's just a pity dedicated engines are replaced by the likes of that 199.
Why, thank you.
He really is great.
He wants that cookie so effing bad.
Hey, don't give me that look!
Oh my god, dynamic camera
That
angling, yeah.
foolish 7101.
That James not wanting to pull some simple trucks, and of course I have to pull it. With a train this heavy, I'm sure something's gonna break. Oh, what was that?
Your road is burst. We can't pull train, oh boy.
Once again, I do not want to bother people to ask them to
Now
voice
what?
crews. I just always
Believe
voice
Douglas
random
heading down here like engine.
I
We
regret
can get him to training, we just go back to the box.
All right. Sorry again, Douglas.
Aye, it's no problem. Gives me a chance to stretch me wheels here. Now you go off to the works with you, Henry.
I gotta
All
put
right.
Henry in this. They're
Thanks
cute.
again.
I can write more better Yahweh. Because it's all about the yearning. And there's not enough yearning in this show.
Oh, I'm a failed engine.
I love that angle, actually.
Lost my regulator of all things. Can't even make enough pressure to pull a train. Worse and worse. Now he's going to laugh at me.
Oh, look. Another steamer. How pitiful.
Oh, for goodness sake. Take the spam can away. He's failed and Lynn is behind. What's really pitiful is all he's done is wheel for his fitter.
Spam can? Oh, I'm going to...
Stow it, or to my templar to you.
Yes, sir.
At least one of us is flying the flag for diesel kind.
And good thing it's not you, huh, Spam Can?
Spam can?
I only had
Spam can?
express codes.
Why, you little piece of
period. However, I tried to do a trick where I repeat them over and over again to seem like a longer train, and that I picked up from Matt
Driver,
Clemens.
the train's feeling heavier than before.
Well, it's his
Something's off
perception of
711.
ambitions.
We need to stop it.
Also, like a major inspiration
I'm
for
sure.
this episode.
I can get it to the next
trivia.
station. We'll stop there.
Alright, but don't strain yourself.
You see the problem there.
Ugh.
Oi, got caught up in the line. Limit's failed, needs a push. Pulling 2 diesels and the trains, that's no trick for any engine. Think you can do it?
Yeah,
Well,
bonus
I'll do my best.
Pull the driver.
That's a good engine.
I try and make them sound
Come
like
along,
my
come
pick on the
along,
engines.
come along!
I like to envision drivers being similar to engines in a way, hence theirs being gruff.
Need some help?
There's no back buffer beam.
Indeed. Driver says it's the ejector for the brakes. So if you can keep them off, that's all I'd need.
That's a mercy. Getting tired of lugging this and its tankers around.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
So am I.
I don't know why I did that there. I probably should hide the transition because I could not fit the entire long train. God. Again, I filmed on the twin size pad. And these halls took just no space. Come up. That's what it is.
What the? Oh, jolly good show, Henry. Jolly good show.
Thanks. Can't take all the credit. D7101 did pull the coaches. I just kept the brakes off.
You still pulled 199 and his train, though.
I do apologize for the inconvenience, but may I remind you you're less than 5 minutes late despite the locomotives having
Oh, yeah, I
minor
still had the
faults,
top
be it
half
safety
figure all these
valves,
years.
keeping brakes off, or hauling another engine on its train.
I do need to get a better course of that, because that thing is sharping over orange. I get it. There's no buffer beam for some reason.
You alright?
I think my regulator just gave out.
Blimey. I'll help you to the works then. If that's alright, sir.
Quite right, 7001. take this clanker to the mainland. He was supposed to take a goods train back, but I got the lease, so you'll take it on your return journey. I'll write my review on him later.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, sir, I have an idea about, how to make up for the little super rescue.
Now, as an apology for this inconvenience, Flying Scotsman shall pull your train the rest of the way.
Please try to keep the photography to a minimum. We'll be late otherwise. But enjoy yourselves.
Really important part of script writing that often goes underutilized. Song time, baby. Again, cunty angle. I love this one actually.
I'm sorry about all this.
Oh, it's quite alright.
Your regulator, though.
It already burst. Was surprised I even moved that spam can. Thankfully, you could pull your train.
Wait, you failed?
Yeah. It isn't the first time, and I don't mean just me.
Bloody hell.
Also,
You lot on this island are some tough chaps, huh?
Choice. Well, like you be Rebecca Sugar's universe.
You become one of us
favorite song.
Northwesterns.
It's like top 3 easily. These bitches gay.
Someone like you should really have a name.
No, well, I don't deserve a name. 7101 is all I needed on the mainland.
Well, all engines have names.
Oh,
So should you.
3-phase.
Like what?
Fernando, Benson, Boris. Oh, what about?
Oh, my bad. Those tend to growl up once in a while.
We'll be doing a
Driver says it sounds like,
What about Bear?
I do quite like it. Thanks.
No problem. Bear?
He wants that cookie so effing bad. Also, I keep forgetting Bear to not have the beard and some stuff. It was intentional, well, he grows at the end, spoiler alert. But again, it looks weird.
I heard you pulled 2 diesels in that train.
I did. My safety valve burst, but I still helped them.
Diesels as always. Breaking down and calling for a fit.
Now that's Pilot
Well,
Gordon.
the old spam can is. Bear actually pulled his train. I just... Wait. Bear? The other diesel? The actually decent one?
Hey, that's 7101?
He's a real nice chap, honestly. Quite sweet, too.
Always nice knowing there's good diesels in the world to balance out the bad ones.
And he's definitely one of the better ones. He growls a bit, but that's just the way he is. Wait, growls? I really hope he does get to stay.
Well, I'll definitely take your words into consideration, Henry. D199 was an easy decision on whether or not to keep, but was on the fence with D7101. However, if your words and his actions are anything to go off of, I believe we found another engine for the main line.
Beg pardon, sir, but what about Little Western? The branches need another engine for a while.
I don't know, Duck. Unless one pops out of nowhere or escapes here, I don't know.
Oh, hey, and the sad.
However, once he's fixed and repainted,
there's Edward, leading 1 through 12 in this episode.
Bear shall become a permanent member of the Northwestern Railway. Now, good night, engines.
Oh, that's lovely to hear, sir.
Bet I know why.
Emily, no.
Emily, yes.
I think that's my favorite bit of the episode. Second favorite bit. I was way more ambitious in script writing that job than it was in Final One.
Is that?
Henry, what you think of the green?
Oh, you look great. I mean,
cameo.
it looks
That's
great.
okay.
Better than blue, honestly. And is that a beard I see?
Well, the crews on the mainland didn't let us look groomed. so they caught it. But I wanted to try it and see how it looks. More keep it if it looks
And he's
good.
gone furrier ever since.
You will already look good.
That's the second most shade you'll ever see Bear on my channel. He's gone fluffy.
Sold that!
Emily!
Now that's my favorite. And yes, Emily Henry, MLM, WWE Solidarity. Absolutely. Hi, Milan. I did not check back any scripts to see if the fact that they actually fit on screen. Didn't realize that after uploading. Yippee. This bitch is gay. A fun thing with Emily missing number 12
going on about
is
getting another engine
in
built.
canon, oh hey, she got it
What does
after
he
this.
think? A
For
great
some reason.
blue angel in front of me?
Koi?
Ooh, 18 people, 17 people.
出走だ精一杯やるとしよう
Oh, come on, you can do it. Just put a bit more gumpsy in it. You'll get there.
I'm trying. It's not as easy as it seems.
Bill, Ben, why isn't Boko's train inside you too? And why is Derek pulling twice as many trucks as he should be way
Oh yeah, funny.
We need to be
time
efficient.
on.
Hey, Ben. Quite right, Bill. Why have two trains when you can have one? Because... that can happen.
Yeah, funny thing about that one truck right there, you see being damaged. I stepped on it accidentally, so I thought, oh hey, I can get some use out of this.
Bill and Ben?
Bill and Ben.
I thought so.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I thought you were Edward. Don't be silly, Bill. He's trying to cover up his true identity. He's been hiding it all along.
Yes, that is Barry.
I don't get paid enough to deal with this.
Shout out to Michelle's performance in this one, actually.
Well, as punishment, you'll be painted blue. No, wait, no, they already did that. As punishment, you won't be getting your weekly polish.
That was a
Seems
reference
a bit
to
blind.
Marion Save the Day.
Yeah, kinda does.
That's because you've
I
done
love
this
putting
so
references
many
and stuff.
times, there's nothing else left. They even made you blue! My gosh! You do this, you do that, you spill rocks everywhere, we try to make
I think
you
he actually
go to the
is
shed
mad.
early
I've
bedtime.
been
I don't even know what to do
UK-based
with
Timothy
you
for
anymore. There's nothing
ages.
left to do. How do you
Before
even
Timothy, I
cancel
love
the
it.
show? You know what? I'm sorry. I
so
shouldn't have
that's why
shouted
Thomas
like
ended.
that. So please, just behave yourselves. Sir Topham's already arranged for
One
another
thing, this
engine, so don't try
was early
any
2020.
of your funny business, hooligans,
Before
or
Thomas actually
tomfoolery
ended.
with them. You hear me?
Yeah. Loud and clear, Edward.
Now, I must go before I break something. Toodaloo. Sometimes those two just leave me at a loss for words.
Who?
Oh, sweet jeez! Oh, it's you, Rick.
Yeah, Richard's asked me to cover for some,
No
Derek,
first
right?
name basis.
Indeed, he had an accident caused by a little joke.
Let me guess, those two little engines, William and Benjamin?
Yes, Bill and Ben. They don't like being called by their full names. You'd think that after all these years they'd calm down on their little schemes, but apparently not.
Good thing us old-timers know how to deal with hooligans.
Well, there's some supplies and empties heading up to the pits, and they'd hopefully have a clay train ready.
Will do.
Oh yeah, you can tell the main trucks I had back then, still have now, was based on the hit air truck.
Who's these for? Does it look like I know?
Being honest, I'm surprised you know basic English. Hey, at least I don't act like a runaway clown. Well, at least... Who's that?
Hello,
The funny
chaps.
thing is,
the
this
name's
specific
Whiff,
lift design
and you are?
it's
I'm
not
Ben,
actually sort of
and
workshop
I'm
design.
Bill.
It's based on friends
You might
Mr.
want to
George
have those
and
bright,
his design of
shiny, and
Whiff
quite
even
visible
ages
yellow
ago,
names on your tanks
which was then
repainted,
based
Ben.
on the
Anyone would
Ben,
think
the
you're trying
sort
to
of
pull a
workshop's main
little
model based
trick.
on it.
But oh, some engines definitely wouldn't be that daft, wouldn't they? Now, are those my trucks?
Yes. They're for Brendam Docks, with.
Good. Better get turned round, coupled up, and on my way then, lads.
There's a turntable near the sheds.
Right.
How'd he know? Oh, I don't know. The bright yellow letters against the dark blue. It would have worked if we still had nameplates and were still yellow. Yeah, but we just had to be repainted when you decided to trick that Speedy Wheels. No, that was you that wanted to pull a
Bill
prank.
Ben reference.
Was not. Was too.
I do like
was
Ben
not.
actually.
Was.
Bill? Ben? Where's my train?
We'll get it right away. Yeah. We were, disturbed. Yeah, disturbed. We tried to have a quick joke with an engine and he didn't get it.
So, Whiff didn't fall for one of your pranks. You know not all engines are gullible.
Well, you were at least.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
He's an experienced engine, who probably won't fall for one of your little jokes.
I will see about
Nick
that.
59 is Boko.
There's always a way to make an engine crack. Car! How can one engine be so resistant to tomfoolery? I just don't understand it, Ben. They've always worked. Always.
Now, if only you two put as much effort into your little stunts as you did work, then you'd actually be productive for once.
We need to put our creative juices somewhere. What else would we do with them? Start a clay sculpture collection? I don't even have hands.
Evening. I see you two are in a rut.
Oh, of course you can see. 4 eyes. Now, Bill, we screw with an engine's mental stability, not with their self-esteem. We need to have standards. I can't help it, Ben. I'm so, perturbed by him not even being the slightest bit affected by our pranks. I don't think that's what perturbed means. I don't care. It's a big fancy word and I want to sound smart, okay?
Oh, pipe down, you two. I'm already tired from just being around you two all day. I just want some sleep, for heaven's sake.
Wouldn't take note of him, Tim. From my experience, it's better to just imagine they're just some lightning bugs.
What an interesting Timothy VA.
Whatever
I
floats
wonder
your
if I'll ever
boat.
meet the guy 3
Now,
years from this
I
thing
must
being
be off.
released.
Toodaloo!
Ugh, bugs? The only thing that has a right to call us bugs is Cranky. And we don't even have a choice.
Well, you do keep bugging everyone.
Shut up, Timothy.
And that's why we can never allow James to pull a purple brake van. Not after that day. So many splinters. And so many paint chips.
Why, look who it is.
Another shed, same bad pun. Guess I'll have to raise glasses to that.
Another shed? What did Bill and Ben do?
They're just mad I haven't fallen victim to one of their follies.
They drive me berserk sometimes. Heck, that's why everyone calls them the Bees.
Well, when they were yellow, everyone called them the Two of Troubles, or Charlie, but with better jokes and double. Doesn't make much sense since they came before Charlie did.
Gordon calls them the spawn of the devil himself.
So that's where the bee thing came from.
What?
Oh, just something Timothy said.
Either way, thank you for covering for Derek. You've been a lifesaver.
Hey, what are friends for?
How long do you two even go back?
So again, yeah, and
Way
Mama
back.
shot.
Back
Wasn't
when
it
Whiff
for
was
so
a
long
private
in
engine.
this stuff.
When Edward
Especially
was,
considering it was
well,
not great written.
we don't really talk about the...
It's for the best.
Either way, back in the old days, remember when I first visited?
Ah, yes. Emily thought you were just a new shunter.
You should have seen her face when she realized who my owners were.
Well, it's a good thing she's matured since then. Same goes for the Fat Face 3. That's what you used to call them, right?
Stock footage.
Yeah, back in the old days.
Speaking of old, maybe it's time for some shut-eye.
In fun fact,
Quite.
the in-law
Well,
reasoning was
night, Boko.
Whiff used to be
Night, Whiff.
just private engineer
Night.
for Spencer.
Okay, what should we do about Mr. Too Good for our tricks? Who? I'm talking about Whiff. Ben, I swear, sometimes your IQ is as high as your number. But my number's 2.
Exactly. Anyway, what if we pull the old not couple the brake van? No, we already tried that. Accidentally derail a truck? No, that's too much work. How about giving him the wrong directions? No, Boko said if we pulled that again we'd be the ones in a lake. Then I don't know, Ben. We did all our tricks. There's one we haven't done.
Which one? The old green truck. No, Ben, we said we were saving it for a special occasion. But...
Hello, William. And you too, Benjamin.
Did he just call me William? And Benjamin? We are doing the green truck trick. The green truck? Yes, sirree. 112-9-19-25-18. 112-9-19-25-18.
I wonder what that number
Sure?
means, or if
It's
anyone's
what
ever
must be done.
computed what it means.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
That number surely doesn't. I wonder if that number means anything.
These my trucks?
Yep, they sure are, Whiff. These trucks do too. Lots? Oh, it's probably nothing.
Ahoy, matey!
Hello, Salty, is it?
Indeed it is. Is this the China clay delivery?
Well,
yes,
part
the
of
yellow
it.
truck based
Bill and Ben are
mayonnaise.
bringing the rest of it.
Alrighty now, where are they?
Oh, well, what do you know? Speak of the devil, and they...
Oh dear, Whiff. Hope your trucks didn't give you too much trouble. Yeah, and hope they didn't break away and chase you, did they?
That's oddly specific.
Alright, what did you two do?
My gear design skills got a lot
time?
better from this.
Nothing. I swear we didn't do anything to Whiff. Hey, Ben.
Well, that's good. Probably explains why nothing happened.
Really?
Yes, that number was.
Ben, shh.
It
Bill,
means
I'm trying to be
later
ironic.
on.
But
Wink,
Ben...
nudge, nudge.
Okay, Ben. What did you do?
I didn't do a thing, Salty. Ben, I just realised something. Quiet, Ben. We wouldn't do a thing to good old Whiffy Whiff, even if he is a smelly boy. Ben! What? What is it, Bill?
Whiff
Okay,
needed
first,
boy.
I just realised Whiff doesn't have the right green truck. Second, there's nothing behind me. And third, I think I hear a loaded train full of China clay that's burying towards the docks, and specifically down our line. And fourth, we should start running. Oh no.
Bill! Ben! The tracking's at the pier!
Oh boy. I think that's over. Yeah. Wait. Ow! That truck really hurts! Ow!
Edward, is there ever a boring day on Sodor?
And a day hardly goes by where Bill and Ben don't damage something. So, who wants to explain this to me before you have to explain it to Sir Topham Hatt?
Well, our trucks broke away from us. Yes, they did. One of our trucks had a faulty coupling and it broke.
You mean, out of all the trucks in the quarry, you somehow picked the one truck that you two specifically know that you're not supposed to touch or put on any engine's train. And now you're telling me that is the exact, precise truck you accidentally decided to put at the front of the train. I'm finding this incredibly hard to believe.
I mean, when you put it like that, it seems...
Actually, they made certain I didn't have the bad truck. Guess while they made sure it wasn't on my train, they accidentally put it on theirs.
Fun fact, that's actually
Well,
very close to what
if
the actual,
that's the case,
actual
good job,
video's
you
title
two.
was.
I'll make sure to
from
tell the
Shaw's
controller
lines.
and your manager that.
Why couldn't they come anyway?
Oh, he's been swamped with making arrangements for the summertime boom. Must be going. See you a lot later.
Ranky.
Why did you cover for us?
You two seem like good engines, and it'd be a shame if you got put in the sheds for a while for a silly mistake. Plus, wouldn't want poor Timothy to have to work the whole clay pits on his own.
Well, thank you, Whiff.
No problem, William.
Please, just call us Bill and Ben.
Alright, now let's get to the works.
And that's the last episode. Honestly, it was pretty good. I did enjoy that one. And yes, my old username. I forgot to point that out. I wonder if that truck means anything. And now we're at the end. Which, well, being by the end of the series, but the end of the stream. After all, I still have a few things on my sleeve. Yeah, as mentioned earlier, small Q&A section of order questions you all have of what was and what wasn't in Northwestern Engines. And so earlier, but fun fact, that number means something. Specifically, it was a name. Let's see. And now being a small Q&A section, and also a little bit showing something out that once was. As I've been asked, if you may have seen an engine at the end of NWE, the first episode, there was an odd blue engine. And this is that guy. The original main antagonist of Northwestern Engines was a Kid and Still engine named Kidson. As you can see, edgy missing eye. And this guy was a mysterious engine scene in back on the shed sequence of the first episode. And he was going to be the main antagonist of the series, where the main plot was, oh hey, as some of you may have known, the Robert Normies Engine Museum. And the plan in the series was that he would have built a few custom engines, including a Great Bear, a GT3, and a Kit and Still engine. And speaking as loud as I can, so apologies, just turn up the stream. And with that, because of that such, or during the construction of the 3 replicas, there was an incident. And that being a great shed fire, which destroyed the first 2 work in progress but left one still standing. However, that was not known. And so, oh hey, let's do that shit again and make a bunch of new ones of the same types. However, the original was still alive, as you can see, here he is. And again, this was a bunch of edgy shit made by a teenager, so it did not, it was A, edgy, and B, not the best thought out. As oh haha hee hee, scars and missing eyes, so edgy and cool. However, this is not what the numbers meant in the last episode, as they meant something else. And that being sorry, this guy, the second antagonist of NWE, based on Broomstick Thomas, specifically. And as you can see, there's some point in the video where during conceptualizing, rethinking, using a lot of the same bones and themes for replacements and feeling scorned by that was replacing it with very much playing into Broomstick Thomas of original number one and being replaced by Thomas himself. And yes, it was intentionally based on Broomstick Thomas. And if you translated the murder of the truck, that was his name. There's a brief time between where there's a bunch of plans where in the end he was scorned by the railway changing colors, and that some of you may remember a long time ago, I had an Edward model painted in the same broomstick blue, which later become Northwestern Sergeant Bliss Edward's blue. However, it derived from this, so it was planned, oh hey, he and Edward painted it at first to be the first post children, but then they kind of fell out and got a new blue instead. Oh yeah, he killed Thomas at some point. Season 5 ending, Thomas died, taking this guy, well, first Kitson, then this guy down with him. Yippee! Yeah. Doing Thomas dying, well, before it was cool. It's still cool now. Because, fun fact, there's going to be a fair few antagonists throughout the show, well, throughout the series, and as some of you may have seen from Twitter posts, that included a Dean single painted in lady colors, and as such, that was going to be leading into what was once planned as a 5th episode of Northwest Engines, where it was a single pale Rosie, or something along the line, where the plot of that episode was Thomas and Percy were away from the branch line and Rosie and Dennis came along to replace them for a while. However, Dennis was Dennis and didn't do shit. And at some point, Dennis is not doing work, ends up in the runaway, where Rosie has to stop a runaway train on the branch line from hitting Toby Henrietta at the station, and so gets turned into an old good shed that miraculously had this lost engine Dean single painted ladies' colors, who was an antagonist. Well, she would be a twist antagonist, because oh, how finally she ends up in the right place at the right time, where she was villain and meant to be parallel to James. And the view was weird. And there's 6 episodes after that where Dennis something, I forget what the one after that was, but it was a Farquhar episode as well, based with, I believe, what was, again, Toby, Rosie, and Dennis as a trifecta for stuff. However, another fun fact, Dennis was also going to be an antagonist. He was going to be evil for a while. Well, not quite evil, but as some of you may, well, to set this up, I did play musical numbers in the series, and I still plan to do some couple more in future stuff. However, in this episode, well, eventually down the line, there was going to be one based around the song as ready as it could be from the Tangled series, which is rewatching time. However, Dennis was in the variant role, i.e., he was holding, I believe it was Henry hostage to be Bates, get the other engines to ride the JBS Steelworks, which is going to be the series climax at the JBS Steelworks, because Frankie also evil, because of the whole Hopkins Count miniseries, which never happened, which was canon to this stuff. It makes sense eventually, I promise. Because Thomas died off the slag heap. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Yeah, and Thomas died, and he sort of mourned, which had a musical number based on Hamilton's song, It's Quiet Uptown. I was very influenced by media. A lot of influenced. Perhaps bad influences. Watch the movie. Again, it was going to, and that was season 5 ending, was the big series, effectively the climax of it, and 6 and 7 were going to be the following action, because I had the whole series planned. Ish. I had rough lines, but it was originally a 7 season series. It never happened, as you can probably tell. And season 6 ending was the Great Race, but Henry almost explodes. It's of Gordon, and it was kind of intentional. Grief happens. It was, again, not well written. Again, this series is kind of a hodgepodge mess, but it led me to where I am today. Again, if you think you probably really tell a lot because of the original series villain looked like this guy. And as such, I'm opening up to proper Q&A for this Q&A for Northwestern Engines with all that information. And as such, lead away. Because I had some questions. Henry didn't die. He almost died, though. Like, again, he had the Gordon role in the Hop, where, something or other, where he was blew up, the Great Race based. The timeline was weird, again. Like, season 1 was going to lead into Big World, Big Adventure specifically. Because the first season ends off with Thomas going missing, which, oh hey, Big World, Big Adventure. Come back season 2 with Nia, and there's a whole episode that's a kind of musical based on Thomas dealing with the consequences of all that was, and specifically where Percy and Incredible were kind of done with this shit. And there's gonna be a whole musical number where it was Ain't It Fun by Paramore, but it was Percy singing his lead, and Incredible supporting. And yes, Broomstick Thomas was the base of a villain. Okay, catching up a little bit. Now, funny thing is, I do have plans to bring back to somewhat rework Alistair, who's being renamed for reasons, but I do kind of plan to rework him into NWE in some way, just a small background role. And funny thing I remembered was, I forget whether it was I asked him first when he was Kitson or as Alistair. He was gonna be. I remember asking 2020 Tyne Sunset to voice this guy as the main villain. Base choice, but holy shit. But Kitson, though, he's probably gonna stay dead. I don't really have plans for him. He had a twin at some point named Barry, who was green version of this, whose name was very much a fusion of Bear and Henry. He was their kid. I don't know why I did that, but hey. And Thomas is easy to kill off, but he's very fun to play with that. Okay, season 3 and 4, I don't fully remember what happens there. I don't remember much of that. Again, I think I once had a full duck plan. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but they weren't as in depth as I had for other stuff. I remember there's like a bunch of. Oh, I do remember actually where between season 2 and season 3, season 5, somewhere, season 3 or 4, along the lines there, it was involving the Proteus plot, or I guess, and mentioned earlier, he's Bertram in this series. Bertram is a former Proteus, but he uses kind of skulk out and monitor the island. And as such, there'd be at some point where he would no longer want to be Proteus, he's want to be Bertram at that point, and he would have given up the full series, given up the full ghost stuff. He would choose to become a normal mortal engine as Bertram. Because again, Yahweh. I think I remember the name of the episode that would happen would be A Rose by Any Other Name, hence the Shakespeare thing. Which leads to another thing of Adam's Radio Lady, where the reason she exists at all was a Proteus Freddy plotline, where because Proteus stepped down, somebody else had to take up the role of Sorcerer's Guardian, as such laid to a normal mortal form in the form of the radial tank engine as a work shunner. And that's how you get the origins of Adam's Radio Lady. I think that was season 4. Ooh, I found the doc. Let's still check. I still have this. I might actually release. Oh, season 1. It was going to be after The Looking Glasses was Riveting Rosie. As mentioned, the Rosie episode, where she stops and running away. Well, crashes to a shank and run away. Not So Silly was going to be a Billy episode. And either that was To Be Frank With You, a Mike and Frank episode. Soon Sass, I don't know. and I want to see the world playing into Big World Big Adventure. I actually might release it later on, actually. Let's see. Season 3 was gonna be. It was pretty a lot, not much. It's gonna end Henry Bear. Yeah, we have Henry's Forest as season 3 finale, adaptation of that. Season 4 was the Henry, again, mentioned earlier, where Henry had a toxic ex in the series, and that was Big City Engine, and season 4 finale was about him, and unpacking that, well, that entire thing was, hey, Henry, Big City Engine Yowie, but it was toxic. Let's see, but yeah, that's, it was very much a product of a series made by a teenager, as you can tell. Also, I don't have measures for models. Most because I make them on the fly usually. I use orthos, but I follow them, but the size isn't fully established. I just do what feels right. Let's see, were there any other planned character deaths? Let's see, there was Thomas, there was the main series antagonist. I think there was Dennis. At some point, I also remember, I think. Well, I mentioned earlier where Trevor Dorme's plans of the Ray Museum, the replicas, included a kitten, still another one after a kitten died, and he was named Barry, and he was also going to die. Okay, Jake the character has Eddie O'Reilly. Let's see. There was a lot of Yao in the series, and there was a lot of Yuri too. I said earlier there's gonna be there's Emily and Caitlin everywhere. I see. There was not enough of Yuri in the series. I think I got better. Molly now gets Yuri. As for Big Sage and Henry, the plotline there was going to be based on 8 famous engines, and that entire thing is more specifically something about after the episode, after the beginning of Gordon Goes Forward. We see Big Sage run to Henry and the whole slow burn there for a while, but had the toxic alley shit. Again, I'm not the most proud of the series. I was planned. I could do better now, but also know, hey, this series was the product of an edgy teenager, and it shows. Because again, the kid's in still engine with a missing eye. I believe that's pretty on the nose. Oh yeah, finding this old episode. There's some this old. I had this entire doc playing the series out, and funny thing is, there's some things in here I've still reused for future stuff, including a topic based on Duncan Gets Spooked, which I won't reveal too much now, but does cite Proteus. And I remembered now because of this that the series finale of NWE was going to be a wedding episode, Happily Ever After, but it was a Bear and Henry wedding. And instead of Percy's role, it was Emily getting the good luck package as maid of honor. Again, insane. As why the series died, it's mostly that 2020 was kind of wild. A lot of stuff happened that as time went on, I realized, oh, hey, I'm not happy with the series, and it's probably too much for me. I can't. It was again, a teenager planning out a multi-season series, at least 70 episodes, and eventually it was, oh, hey, I don't think I can do this at all. And I tried out some other AU things, which is why that same year, Surgeon Bliss kind of came to be. I used a lot of stuff from there, but it's time when I kind of found new wings and it become its own thing again. And overall, it was with the old series, which, oh hey, using a lot of the old stuff, the canon stuff, but reworking some things to try and fit with it. But this time, I'm off the ship. It's my canon. I can do whatever I want with it. Reason I have fun, I have ideas, but it's a lot more freeing, I think. Any further questions? As for Ascension Bliss, I'm still working on it. I'm finding ways to work with it. I have 2 current project ideas I'm working on with it. One is, as I've put out a trailer for, Tim's Christmas. aka the rewrite of Don't Tell Thomas, that's much more in the timeline. I am on the fence of doing it in Thomas Runaway Way though. So I've gotten to the last year or so, and it's been great. I enjoy it because like I've been card mauling for over a year, well, over like almost for a decade now, and it's been nice to do a lot more. As for the other one, it is a Henry-based horror story that I've already gotten some lines for it, and it's been great response people I sent it to. I won't reveal too much, but it is titled For Sick Engines. And again, I'm hoping to get it produced by maybe next year, being hopeful. Hey, who knows? Halloween special. And again, it is a Henry-based story. I love putting that green engine to hell and back. It's fun. As for Lost Place in Town, it was gonna be like a 10-episode miniseries. I think it's like 5 actually miniseries. I don't remember much of it, but like fun fact, Hurricane had a boyfriend named Cyclone who's a Southern Railway Z class. And the reason for Hurricane being in the steelworks for that long, despite how you can see his and Frankie's cracks, is he was kind of holding up where at some point that Cyclone disappeared. Frank, oh hey, if you stay here, he may come back. There's yaoi everywhere, actually. At some point, they get revealed that they see through Frankie's shit, and they dip. They leave, and Frankie's let alone the steelworks. And we're gonna be where, oh hey, Hurricane, where Merlin, Lexi, and Theo go back to Sodor and live there from now on, while Hurricane was going to be in Tales from Benry Bay. Because fun fact, at that point, they were going to be in the same canon. In the same there's gonna, as mentioned, that season 5 climax finale was also gonna be a crossover event. Where basically, while that was going on, the mini plot was Hurricane, Locke, and another engine who I won't discuss. They went to the Steelworks and found Cyclone. There was, again, messy shit. It was a mess. My recommendation is be aware what you can and can't do, and push it, but also know your limits. Oh yeah, Frank doesn't have 3 eyes. As the reason was where at some point Frankie was also a key antagonist of the series, where she would Frankie is very power hungry, and she wants power control. And as such, she was trying to hunt down the magic rabbit effectively. And during that, at some point, she would find a magic lamp in place of her original lamp, and because of power of magic itself, she would overpower her and someone mutate her, and she get a third eye underneath. It's your left or right one was one of those. Again, series made by a teenager. As for plot of the Omen, it was coming at some point. James takes scraps from Timothy Yard Reconstruction, goes to the mainland, goes to like Barrow Scrapyard, and meets an old steam engine who was once a very familiar resident of Sodor, a Sodor engine specifically, who have modeled both the base engine and the scrap engine version of them. And they were pretty good models. However, I realized I did not like the script, and like it got to a point of the it was based in audio, it had music to it, some kind of visual elements, but at that point it was, oh hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not proud of the story. Why am I spending this long on to make something I'm not gonna be proud of at the end? I might one day release what I have it so far, because again, it's fully edited audio, clean music, just no final visual for it. Yes, biblically accurate Frankie. Again, looking through the old overview doc. What the fuck is this shit? Oh yeah, Purse becomes Andy Incredible's new engine. And HBS part with the J for the Broomstick Thomasville announcer. part was gonna be like scrap purge, where oh hey, and if you replace a bunch of its engines or try to allow them, which is part of his ambitions and his fueling. He probably had a very similar through line of, oh hey, villain ship tied of Soda, or maybe not as tied to Steelworks Climax, but instead it's I forget. I'm gonna be honest, I forget a lot. It's been many years I've looked at this thing. About like 5 years specifically. I think there's at some point there was a plan with Purse where it was Charlie at some point being antagonist. I forget it was either in the series or a throwaway idea of Charlie being a villain below him, anti-Starter Engine with getting Percy. But yeah, again, a lot of ideas that never came to be. And thank you all for being here for a lot of that. We about 14. I'm about at the 2 hour mark. For 14 minutes left. Any more questions? Ooms want to join in or some shit? I am running out of shit to say. Not gonna lie. Plans for Tales for Bunny Bay. It's since I've over the last couple of years been refining it more and more. It's been done by Benry Bay, which I vastly prefer. I currently have the first script finished. It's been signed to voice actors, and currently have some lines in, some lines I'm still waiting on. However, it is done, and the first script of it, I'll tell you now, it's is let's where is it? Okay, it's fully done. It's incredibly long, and by that, it's been done. It's been finished. It's been sent out to revise for over a year, and early this year, I sent out to voice actors. What's the page length? If I remember correctly, it is gonna be a long one, like a long, over an hour long. Let's see. 78 pages long, done by Benry Bay, the first script. AKA, it's probably gonna be an hour and 20 minutes at least. It's for how many models I've thought before, but also like it's hard to describe in a way. It's very case by case basis. I don't always do the same process. As it's not always, it's the same similar steps, the same process. And at this point, I don't have the energy to make a full on tutorial. But I will point you in the direction of Mashing the Lemons Tug's tutorial, where he shows off making up his wooden tug models. They're a very similar process. I highly recommend it. It's a long video, but it's a good video, and a lot of the same key tricks, tips I use in my modeling too. Again, great person. I love his modeling skills. Inspiration ship. Any questions? I had a Discord server a long time ago. However, I deleted it because I realized I don't have the energy to model my own server or model the general public. I just do not have the energy for that shit. Oh, Surging Engines. That's a lot of Surging Engines. A lot of the styles that stuff eventually became North Platinum Engines, but I don't fully remember a lot of what happened. I remember like, the whole Gordon thing. Gordon was eventually gonna die, I think. That's the only thing I remember where Gordon was eventually gonna be killed off. Like a redemption arc ending in his death. Again, like that's even older than this series. It's been ages and I thought about it. And it's bad. Really bad. The Bootlace, having thoughts about just releasing it as a fix and saving films for important moments within the story series. Define, elaborate. Like, in terms of scripts, there's just some stuff I might release sometime, like a whole drive or some shit of older, outdated stuff I've made for fun, maybe for 10 years. But maybe a lot of that is it's stuff I'm no longer proud of that does not hold up well. And like maybe some stuff could release. Again, I had the entire episode planned series doc, which I've done a similar one again for Dummy Benry Bay. I fully have its own dedicated episode doc where I have written out episodes playing from beginning to end, which hopefully I can at least do that one. Just be honest, it is my main production I have in mind. The Thomas stuff, I enjoy it, it's a great outlet, but it's not my main focus. As for why SC was scrapped, it's a lot of the same reasons End of E was scrapped, where I was not proud of the story, I didn't like it, and I didn't like the episode. I want to redo them all and just start from scratch, start anew, which is why it was the first episode once again, Snow, even if, to be honest, I probably should have just deleted it from the drafts and moved on from it. Ironically, I have somewhat reworked those events into Such in Bliss, but not Thomas this time. It's still Thomas shape, but he's not Thomas. Make of that what you will. My main tip will give us tips on how to make media models. My main tip is references and find the track size. Just find that shit. It will be so much easier. It will make your life way better. And it will make your models so much better. Have references, have ideas. Oh, hello, welcome, Blue Single Studios, who is, fun fact, the voice of Bear from the entirety of Notable Bunch of Ninjas, begin to end, as well as the voice of Salty and Lewis in Dumb by Benry Bay. I still need those lines. I hope you're doing. Oh, I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. I am finding a lot more fondness for, at the very least, Super Rescue and Three Looking Glasses. Those were a lot better than I remember them being. I kind of want to redo. Maybe try for some reason. Just try out the Love Like You sequence of the episode. Like, it was cute. I like the pairing of the music and the scene. It's a good pairing, I think. I have thought about doing more script-based, like matter project I've been thinking of toying with and slowly chipping away at. I do envision it being more audio, being an audio story that's not so visually heavy, and that's gonna be based on the Mid-Soda Railway and a small sneak peek. It's gonna involve Trevor Norby, Millie, and Bertram. Make of that what you will. I might try much more writings though. Again, I think a lot of I realize is know your limits, have depth into them, knowing what you can and can't do. And for me, a lot of that is I can't do as much filming as I used to. Now, currently, and trying to be great, I do not have the PC for that, sadly. And that's why most of my thing with filming and more involved stuff I'm saving for Dummy Benry Bay. As for what really comes, again, I do want to do a lot more. There's some stuff I do have in mind already that I want to do. Small stories, small snippets, small sequences. Just filming has been great. I filmed again for the first time in 5 years this past summer. I enjoyed it. Again, I said before, there's not enough. I do not have the energy or consistent enough step process to do a tutorial. And I thought I might make some models someday. Because again, I need money. I'm not gonna lie, I need money and shit. And I might have made some models to sell, but I will advise they probably will not be cheap. Again, their size, their involvement, and I have that for 10 years. That shit takes a lot. Any questions? Final 5 minutes. Map out the other guy again, just a little showing off and shit. I probably will post both the images again on my Twitter later on. Again, it's fun to think about what was and what wasn't. It could be something, but it was not in the cards, and I'm glad for that. Again, the really rough, but I show for a way to refine my stuff and get better at it over time. I think my favorite. I think of NWE. I think the best episode is Looking Glasses because it just is the best looking, best written. I think, but I do have a major soft spot for my favorite as Super Rescue because hey, I think next time it will put me on the map. It's what I hear a lot of friends talk about when they mention it. I just enjoy that one the most of the episode. I think. And what I just say is also when you're planning out a series, make every episode counts. Filler is great, but have a purpose for the filler. Filler can be greatly used. Oh, NWE had plans for Ari and Bert. Oh, oh. Well, more so sudden entrance than NWE in mind. For a fun fact, there was going to be a point where Ari and Bert have a divide. Because I think with them, the character-wise, Ari's a lot more bloodlust than Bert is. I think at some point they would reach an impasse where they go two different directions, and because of that, Bert finds new work, Ari doesn't. And at some point, there's gonna be a scene, some shit, and Sergeant Engines, where one of them dies in a shed fire or something. I forget. I forget. Again, it's a long, long time. I think that same script, Boca gets crushed. Like Boca gets cut in half by a cucumber. I remember that specifically. And that was like not long after. That was the Gordon arc. I remember now, where Gordon was. I think Gordon was either die or be in the brink of death. Because of that, Boca died, got cut in half, collapsing shed. While the Iron Twins died, pushing out somebody else. But yeah, times change, and we get better at it, hopefully. Are you interested in voicing and writing out real stuff? I do still do some writing and voice acting for people's series. Fun fact, go check out Subject Legends. I voice act and write and that stuff and some great stuff coming up. But I prefer to be more on friends basis so that I greatly enjoy Toby Henrietta. It's one of my favorite writing pieces thus far. I love writing it. There's so many small pieces here and there I love thinking about. But again, perhaps very case by case, man. Because again, I have my own series, my own life to do, but I do also very much enjoy working with friends and helping them out on their stuff and running with them or for them or career consulting because it's great fun. Any ideas if possible. Do what your heart wants. Do what feels the best and you enjoy. Life is short. Live your best life and make sure you're having a good one. And last minute, any final questions, remarks, questions? And yes, Boko did get cut in half effectively by a collapsing Tim of Shed's roundhouse. Edgy shed, yippee! Okay. With that, I think I'll probably end it off here. Have remains of writing gay characters, write characters, and make them be gay and shit. It's hard to explain. Also, inspiration of giving Bear a beard. His name is Bear. Oh hey, hairy men, give him a beard. Why not? And that decision put me on the map. Remember, kids, shit happens. It's never things happen. Again, for other stuff, I will be doing a proper full-on Q&A for my 10-year anniversary next year, and I'll probably do that as a more proper video rather than just rambling right now. So if you have any further questions, hold off for that shit. Probably begin next year or something. But for now, have a lovely night, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for 9 years. It's been a wild ride.